internship process, and it's helping me a lot in managing the stress and my uh, timetable. So, so let's begin with. Uh, Sir, would you want to speak something?
No, not really. I think we can begin our final session, which would I'm sure will be interesting. And yeah, you might want to announce few things, and then we can begin.
Yes, sir. So generally for the meeting, everybody is requested to keep their mic on mute. Okay, so and your videos can be also on mute preferably. And next, if in some part of the meeting, we will have you share your views on the 21-day session. So during that time, you can use the raise hand feature, and we can, give chance to everybody to speak their views. So I hope that is fine by everyone. And I think then we can start with our meditation session. So. Sir, you are on mute. Sir, you are on mute.
Okay. I think we'll follow the same process of going through this journey, because it's the last day and it should be interesting and meaningful as well. Okay. All right, friends, let's begin with a small check-in. Your body, mind, and heart. Just you check in yourself and bring calmness, peace, and love in your heart, calm in your mind, and kind of relaxation in your body. Okay. So today, the intention would be we will listen to our inner calling, okay? So that's what we will do with our exercises that's going to happen now. And before that, we'll do our mindful practice that we do every day. So I would request you to comfortably sit and relax and listen to the bell and to my words. Try to repeat those words in your mind so that it brings an effect for your own self. Okay? So, as you listen to the bell, please sit comfortably with your eyes drooped or closed, your back straight, chin slightly tucked in without any stress on your neck, legs grounded if you're sitting on a chair, tongue lightly touching the upper palate, lips closed, teeth not biting, shoulders relaxed, and watch your breath in and out. For a while, just keep following your breath in and out. Feel the energy entering from the center of your palms if you have them kept upwards. Feel that enormous energy given by the universe entering through the center of your palms. You would have a calming effect and feeling of peace in you. As I continue breathing in and out, I make my breath in deeper and out slower. I continue to watch my deep and slow breaths in and out. and feel totally in joy. I know life rests on my breathing, so I'll remind myself to focus on my breathing as often as possible. And I take one more deep and slow breath in and out, feeling completely blissful. And also feeling the amount of energy that's entering from the central of your palms and energizing you and helping you to be blissful. I feel calm and relaxed and take my awareness to my feet. I feel the suppleness of my soles. I wriggle my toes. Feel the ankles, calf muscles and thighs. And ask them, the two legs, to soften and relax. I thank them for carrying me to the places of need and love since I started to walk on them. I straighten my lower back gently and cautiously and open my chest slightly to comfort of my upper back and relax my shoulders completely. I feel my hands resting on my lap and ask them to soften and relax. I thank them for enabling me to carry, touch, feel, receive, embrace, write, give, and so on. I move my awareness to my neck and gently move it to find the right position for it, and I relax my neck. I now roll my tongue in my mouth and gently slide my jaws left to right with lips closed and feel totally relaxed. I take my thoughts and focus to my head and see if my mind is judging or distracted. I pause and recognize whatever it is doing and realize by asking the mind to be still, clear, calm, and peaceful. Now I take my awareness to my heart and see what the heart is doing at this moment. I pause, recognize my agitations if there were one, or any feelings of negativeness that's holding at this point of time. I become aware and realize it by just letting it go and arising love, joy, and peace that have no boundary and expectations, but are pure, humble, inclusive, and profound. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. In and out. When you breathe in, say in. When you breathe out, say out. So in and out. Breathing in, I feel solid like a mountain, integrated, full of gorgeous panorama. And breathing out, I feel free like a bird, hovering over it. So breathe in, put the word solid. Breathe out, put the word free. In, solid. out, free. Breathing in, I feel pure like the morning dew rolling on the petal of a lotus flower, shiny, integrated, pure, fresh, and breathing out, I feel glorious like the lotus flower itself. So in, pure, out, glorious. Breathing in, I feel calm. Breathing out, I feel peaceful. I bring my body, mind, and speech in perfect oneness and imagine my loved ones. And I send them my heart along wishing them acceptance, truth, love, joy, and peace. Through my thoughts, I wish the loved ones, may you be awakened from forgetfulness and transcend the path of worry, anxiety, and sorrow, or any unwholesome memories. May you be free from fear and danger. May you be free from any sufferings. May you be in joy and peace. May you be in abundance always. May you be loved and cared for forever. Please feel calm and relaxed. Just keep breathing in and out. And feel the power of the energy entering from the central part of your hand, palm. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. In and out. As I inhale and exhale my breath, my mind synchronizes with it. And I feel solid and forgiving like the Mother Earth. My profound gratitude and love to her for making me solid and free. She teaches me love and compassion and enables me to see myself in plants, animals, insects, and other human beings alike. She houses me, nourishes me, forgives me. She asks nothing in return. I surrender to her and thank her to forgive me for any wrongs I may have inflicted on her unaware, Mother Earth. My heart touches you. I bow down to you for accepting me and bringing me to realize oneness in all. I take refuge in you. My mind is now floating away. I'm happy to recognize the fact and gently remind my mind to come back to focus, breathing in and breathing out. I feel fresh and nourished. The air is passing through to every cell in my body, bringing nourishment to them, repairing, replacing, and rejuvenating them. I'm grateful to the air that envelops all of us and brings life to every living thing on the planet. We all breathe the same air, being nourished, feeling fresh and rejuvenated, proving us that we are children of the same universe. Knowing this, my love increases in many folds for everything and everyone around me. Gently, I call back my mind to breathing in and out, and now ask my mind to focus back to our body and realize that 2/3 of it is water, which is alive. I feel pure like the morning dew, fresh, shiny, and integrated, rolling on the petal of a lotus. Breathing out, I feel glorious like the lotus itself. All life forms arose from the water. You are scarce and the source of life, dear water. As we drink you every time, our gratitude is to all waters. May we be nourished forever with your love and kindness. You make us realize that you are everywhere in everything, and thus make us same in the form and with the rest of the existence. We know we are one family. Thank you, water, for connecting us and giving us to realize our oneness. My mind slowly rises and begins to expand, enveloping the entire planet Earth and forming into magnificent sky. As I breathe in and out, I feel my true home is here and now. It is a beautiful moment as I realize the five senses are a gift of the sky. They are no perception, but reality learned from them, overcoming my dualistic feeling of mind. They help me take a powerful journey into myself and help me take refuge in myself, making me the light of my own. We send our gratitude to the sky that covers our Mother Earth as a roof over us. It gives the possibility as one to witness wonders in the universe. The sun, as one of the wonders, is shining and sharing its warmth and waking us to light from darkness, negativities, and ignorance. As I breathe in, I feel happy. As I breathe out, I put a smile on my face. As I'm alive, and this is the magic. Awakened, I become the light and start to shine on my family, community, country, and the world, bringing them out from darkness to light, awakening humanity. I am the light. I am the light. I am the light. I am the light. and the light. Okay, friends, please bring your awareness back to your body. Massage your hands, rub your hands, and put them on your eyes. Take few deep breaths in and out. Open your eye halfway. Massage your feet. And when you're ready, completely open your eyes. Be present, filled with love and compassion. Okay, so that was our meditation for today. Thank you for joining me. I nourish myself when I do this. And meditation is a practice. You can do it wherever, whenever. There's no fixed time or place. Of course, it would be wonderful to do in a very serene setting all the time. But it's okay to do anywhere at any point of time. Just sit, close your eyes, and listen to your breathing. And put a verse. Breathing in, I feel calm. Breathing out, I feel relaxed. That's good. 3 minutes of this, every moment you have little stress will qualify you to be again very calm and composed. So today's journey, and I have also given you many examples of how we can do visualization. So from this, you should be able to learn your own visualization. My request would be, if you are used to listening to apps for visualization, it's not going to be very helpful because your imaginations will be taken away by the apps. So you become very dependent for somebody to imagine for you. So I've given you enough ideas. Just imagine, create a story in your mind and start walking that story, okay? Okay, friends, so today is the last day, and therefore I thought, why don't we do a little measurement of our own self? So here is a request for all of you. Here we have 2 slides of measuring ourselves. The first slide will give you, benchmark you, where are you in your journeys, in your life's journey, okay? And the second one will try to benchmark you, what areas of happiness are you really including yourself? Where are you less and where are you more? And wherever you are less, how do you overcome this? You know, there is some questions which you need to do it as a homework for yourself, which you don't have to give it to us. But if you share with Soumya or the group here, Anubhav or Teresa, I'm sure they will put it for a good use for the future, okay? All right, so the first slide, my request to you all is, I hope you're seeing all this. There are, oh, sorry. Soumya, do you see all of this? Anubhav?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay, visible. All right. So we have 5 boxes in columns. So the first one is 1 and the last one is 5. If you read these, there are 20 questions. So if you feel on the lower side, 1 is the lowest and 5 is the highest. And I would like you to now rate yourself. This is already on the Google Doc, so you will get it anyway. So you don't have to write the question. Write 1 and give your number, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? Then write 2, do the same, 20 question. I give you another 3-4 minutes to do this, okay? When you're ready, please say you're ready. All right, then we'll go to the next. It's just for your own assessment. when you're ready, when you're finished, tell me. I'll ask you, then you add all together how much marks you have obtained, okay? How much ranking, total of the ranking you have achieved or obtained. Okay, let's go. I'll keep the clock. I'll give you 5 minutes to do this. That's, in fact, too much for intelligent guys like you. Maybe 2 more minutes, and then we will ask your totals, okay? One more minute. Half a minute. Okay, friends, can we just find out? Can someone just come online and tell us what is your total? Have you added all that?
Yes, sir. So I think Anirban can say.
Thank you, sir, for the session. So my score is around 50.
All right. Anyone with more than 80 score? Anyone with more than 80 as total score? No one?
I think I overassessed myself. I have given myself 93. But
Okay. Okay, you are on a good journey. You're on a good journey. I said 80 because many people fall short of 80, but one that if you score more than 90, you are on a good journey. But even if you are at 80, you have not really reached there. So 90 and above is acceptable. So those of you who have less than 80, you have really to make an effort to make certain changes in these areas of your life, because this is where you, if you can grow 90 and above, then you are on a very good progress from effectiveness to greatness. This will guide you to become great human beings in life. So this is from the 8 Habits of F. Kobe. So this is not my production. Somewhere I have adapted few words, but otherwise it's totally his. Okay, friends.
Neerajana has shared 78 her score, 78.
Okay.
You can
Niranjana,
see that in the
that's
chat
great.
section.
Yeah, that's great, but you still need to work. Well, I can't see properly. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So that's very close, but you would have to still work hard towards, towards this. Try to see where are you less, and try to work in those areas to improve yourself. But you are on a very good level now, a very good journey. 78% is a good level already. All right. So, yes.
Snehlata Kumari.
Lata,
Some people
okay.
are sharing their scores. 73 for Snehlata and Priyanka told it 74.
Okay. All right. So you see, those of you who have not crossed 80, I mean, above 70, you are on a good road, on a good path, but you are not there yet. See, even 80, you still have a lot to go. But when you're over 90 in your score, then you are on a good journey. Really, then you are on a very good journey. Don't change that habits after that. Keep going along those paths. Okay? And things will change for you completely. So this will guide you from effect. If you are effective, if you are between 70 above, below 80, you are effective. But crossing 80, you're getting into the mid path between greatness and effectiveness. Above 90, then you are getting into the mode of being very highly great, in the greatness. Okay? Shall we proceed?
So 1 minute. So Achintya has joined us just now. So I think we can catch up with her that so one, you can see the YouTube video. We have shared the link in the chat section. And secondly, this was a evaluation, which self-evaluation which had been doing. So that's it. So we can continue, I think.
Okay, thank you. So the next one is, which I call a happiness wave. This is for your personal happiness, okay? If you see, there are 5 levels of the circle, and in the outside of the circles, you have the 9 domains. So let me briefly explain it to you. Psychological well-being, of course, this is more the mental part. So you'll have to rate. It's between 1 and 5. So if you can also rate in between, like 1, 1.5 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 3.5, anything that you feel. And this is very arbitrary, okay? That's out of your guts feeling. You're only putting out of your guts feeling. So it's not scientific that way. In the health, physical and mental, where are you in this level of 5? Time use, how efficiently are you using your time? Do you have wasters, time wasters? Are you really using your 24 hours a day properly? 8 hours to sleep, 8 hours for your education, and the other 8 hours for socialization, for a lot of other following up your exercises and following your passions and all that. Okay. Community vitality. How much are you supporting your community? How much do you trust your community? Are you gearing them towards bringing a better understanding? All right. Are you a part of the community? Can the community trust you? Can you trust the community? And if not, of course, you'll rate it low. But if you have worked hard with the community and bring the trust, you'll rate higher. Cultural diversity and resilience. Within your own scope here in IIT, it's a little mini India. Do you understand your cultures, each other's cultures? Because do you speak in the first place your own language? If you thoroughly speak your language, you are much more better embedded with your own cultures. If not, you're missing there, because culture is a very important part of our existence. Okay? The ancient India, which was the guru for the whole world, existed because of its certain amount of cultural diversities and its affiliation with the right kind of learning. So where are we in the cultural diversity and resilience? Do we share each other's values in terms of, do we practice this with others? Do you, as a maybe as a Hindu, do you go out to be with Muslim families during their festivities, or do you invite them to come to you? And of course, there's cross-cultural effects within the language. I think India has over 1,600 or I don't know 2,000 languages. And in the good governance, how much do you trust your government? How much do you manage yourself properly? Okay, so self-governance and good governance. Education, more in terms of skills and values. What values do you carry? Do you think you're able to nurture those values that are really based on your needs of life? What skills do you have? Because every community had their skills. Okay, so are you with one of the skills or some of the skills? Even if you had one skills, it's great, so you can score higher. Living standard, it's a very subjective kind of a thing, very relative. In other words, we will see somebody, a richer guy, living lavishly with everything. We want to take that kind of a life. That's very relative. But here we're talking about, are you enough in your own living space? Is everything enough for you? Where do you rate yourself in terms of comfort and not really luxury, but in terms of need and comfort? Okay. Then the environment preservation. How much do you know your environment? What do you do with solid waste management? How do you manage your locality? Do you plant trees? Do you help, do some gardening? Where are you in this? So try to rate, and then connect those dots. You'll find a nice, wave that will form. And which one is higher and which one is lower. When you connect the dots on this spiral. So this is the personal spiral happiness. And then on the right, you'll see questions, which are the domains you are suffering from, which means you are lower. Which are the domains you are lower? Then you should say, why do you think they are lower than others? You need to qualify. Okay. Then what can you do to improve them? Then you have to take a commitment and intention to improve those domains where you are lower than the rest. Okay. Who can help you? Maybe some of the domains is your parents who can help you. It may be your guide who can help you. It can be your teacher who can help you. Who can help you? Try to locate those kind of people who can help you improve some of these areas for you. Then you need to, of course, once you know that these are the areas I need to work hard to bring up myself to a level, then you need to prepare a timetable, an action plan to say, these are the resources I have, this is what I don't have, I need to find, and these are the timeline. I'll try to raise this within this time, this within this time, and prepare a plan for your own self, okay? So what you can do also is the following. Now, if you have finished marking them, please add them, okay? Please add them and find a percentage, okay? Add them and find a percentage. If you are topping everything, is 45, okay? And so below 45, it will all be below 45. Find the percentage of it. Total divided by 45 into 100. I'm trying to teach the engineers. Okay. If some of you are ready, of course, what you have to do on the right, you can't do it now. You can do it back at home. Sit again, rethink on this, and do it for yourself, okay? So it's not a work to be done now and here, but what you need to do is mark yourself, connect the dots, and find an average after you total, and tell me what are the averages, okay? Maybe Subham can help me read the ones that come and you tell me what are the averages, and I can translate that, what it means.
Sir,
Yes.
Priyanka, she says she is confused to score this. Can you just repeat?
You see, Priyanka, you see 5 rows, right? 5 gaps. So 5 levels, in other words. So each one, you need to find out, like I just explained you what it means. You need to find out where are you in the 5 levels. Are you 1.1, 1.2, 1.5, 2, 2.1, 2.3? So it's an arbitrary kind of a thing. You put your dots, you put your mark, and then you total the entire thing. And then you find a percentage out of it. Did I answer, Priyanka? Did I make myself understood?
Priyanka, you may unmute yourself and just say yes or no. She has written yes, sir.
Okay,
So you can see the chat section, like there's an option, chat option
yeah,
in the.
but I cannot because I have my share
Oh,
on.
screen shared. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
sir.
It seems Snehita has a question. You can unmute and ask yourself, or else we'll read it.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, actually, from Wednesday, I'm suffering from fever, cold, and cough. So, how much should I score for physical health? Like my current situation for physical health, at least, it's not better. So, should I score it lower depending upon my current health or what?
No, this should be the overall health, okay? Not considering just the last few days, but the overall health
Okay, sir.
that you have been walking through.
Okay.
Of course, it would influence because now you are unwell, so it will influence. You'll have to rate down, and then you have to put in the plan how are you going to improve your health in future.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, it's taking very long to find a percentage. Has anyone found?
$72 for Snehalata, sir. 77 for me.
Wow. Okay. Any other? Priyanka, how much did you find yours? I think she asked the question. No?
Yes, sir. Priyanka, you can unmute yourself and just.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, again, I got confused. Means there are 1 to 9 from psychological. I took one, and then what is the last one? I think it is environmental preservation.
Yes.
So that is 9. So in this 9 means like the previous thing, as we marked from 1 to 5, we need to mark those, right? Like the same.
Yeah, I mean, each of these 9 domains, you mark 1 to 5, you know.
Between
Where
1
are
to
you?
5.
Yeah,
And then calculate the total one.
yeah. Calculate the total and find a percentage out of it.
Okay, okay. Percentage of it.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah, out
total
of 45.
out of
Total is
45.
45.
Okay, 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 sir. Got it, got it. Yes. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Tuhin got 65% and Niranjana Ghosh got 66%.
Okay. I'll tell you
And
what it is all about.
Anirban
Let's
and
get few
50.
more.
Yes.
Have we something? Have we got
Yes, sir,
something?
Priyanka here. For me, it is 71.1.
Okay. Any other values that has come? Anubhav?
Yes, Abhishek has got 86%, and
Okay.
Anvesha has got 80%, and
Okay.
I think Tuhin and Nirajana was told by yeah, Soumya. So yeah.
Okay. So let me tell you, if someone is below 50, then you are a very unhappy person. Okay. If you are between 50 and 65, you are narrowly happy. Anyone in the bracket of narrowly happy? Below 66? Above 50?
Anirban had given just
Anirban
50, and Tuhin has given 65. The limits.
Okay, so they are very narrowly happy. Okay, narrowly happy. They will have a lot to work towards creating their own happiness. Now, if you are 66, below 76, then you are already deeply happy. So many of you who have just said you're already deeply happy, extensively happy. So we say that the person has more than requirement to be consistently happy. Okay. Of course, happiness, if you derive in terms of material thing, then happiness is now and not there. So contentment and material things can check your happiness. You're happy a moment, not happy another moment. But this is not the happiness I'm talking about. I'm talking about things that really matter in your life. You have them. Okay. So 66 to 76 is extensively happy. That means you have extensive uh, you know, aspects, things with you to be happy. If you are above 77 to 100, you are deeply happy. You have more than what you require to be happy. Okay, this is what I would like to just say so. All right. So
So
I hope,
Tuhin has asked that. Excuse me, sir.
yes.
Yeah, Tuhin has asked that he has a low score. So what should he do to be happy?
Yeah, you see, now he needs to decide where are those things that has really pulled him down. And he has to work on the right questions. So he has to answer these questions. You know? That will be his homework. So he has to work now. And he has to elevate those where he's low. Okay?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, Priyanka here.
Yes, Priyanka.
Sir, actually for me, number 1 and number 3 is low. Then and other things are fine. So, sir, what should I do?
What is
Uh,
number 1 and number 2?
Number 1 is psychological well-being.
Uh-huh.
Actually, sir, for means psychological well-being in the sense, sir, I have fear in almost everything, and it was started from some incidents, and I kept it inside me, and I did not look after this and take care of this. So some 2 years back, I used to get very much anxiety. Then after entering into IIT, that anxiety became reduced, but still I have fear in lots of things and lots of cases. So I made this one psychological well-being. I gave only 2 marks because how much I am well, that I don't know.
Okay. I mean, like I said, it is very arbitrary and it's just a kind of a reflection of your own inner self to see, to give, to taste your own self, to understand yourself better by looking inward. Now, in the psychological well-being, if you talk about fear, fear is something that is very natural in all of us. But in the modern times, there's no point of fearing. The fear that came genetically in our genes was because of the Stone Age, where you had to go out hunting, you had to protect yourself and all that. Now, because it is still there, but now we can overcome. And there are many ways. One is, what do you fear? Get into it. Like when you ask a child, don't touch that, it will burn you. And turn around, the child will go and put the hand, because the child doesn't understand what burning means. And when the child faces that, then the child will never do it again. In the same way, fear, to overcome fear, one way is to get into it. What do you fear? Get into that. Then you'll suddenly realize it's not really a problem, not really a thing that you need to fear. The other thing is to be aware. What makes you fear? Then you need to question. What makes you fear? So the fear is the suffering. So what makes this suffering? What is the cause of this fear? Go to the cause and ask questions. Why, what, where, how, when. Try to continue asking this question until you go to the core of it. And suddenly you'll realize it's being either, being a little stupid for having to fear, or that you laugh about it and just let it go. So these are the two practices that I can tell you now. But I'm sure psychologists, psychological psychology professors might have much more answers to this, because I'm not. But practically, you need to align yourself with who you are. So we began on the second day, we try to prove that we never dead, number one. Number two, we are from the elements of the planet Earth. So this realization, if we have, then we don't fear, because we never dead. So what at the most will happen is that this body form will go, but you are not dead. All right. If this realization enters, then nothing matters. Then you don't fear anything. Okay. Because the fear comes because if this happens, this may happen, and it elongates. But the moment you realize that I am not destructible, I'm indestructible on this planet Earth, then there's nothing to fear about. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. All right, so shall we continue? Anubhav?
Yes, sir, I think we can.
Okay, great. Oh, it's stuck also. What happened? Okay, now before we sing our happiness song, if there is any sharing anyone wants to share from the heart, And don't expect any comments from anybody. We will not judge you. We will not question you. We will not comment. We'll only listen to your heart. Okay? If you want to just share something out of your heart, you're most welcome. If you have questions, specific questions, please ask them. And so first is the sharing. Once we finish the sharing, then we'll get into question answer. So you can begin the sharing.
So those who want to speak can feel free to use the raise hand option, and then we can select one by one. You can go one by one.
I'm going to also drop this down here.
You can share anything, how the session has helped you, and maybe how we can improve it.
Anything that comes to your heart, you can share it.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Sir, I want to share. It's Rajana.
Please identify yourself and you can share.
Sir, it's me, Nirajana Ghosh. I want to share something regarding the experience for the last 21 days.
Please, may I request you to switch on your video and let everybody see you.
Yes, sir. Hello, sir. Hello, everyone. I want to share
Excuse me, Nirajana. Sir, for that, excuse me. Sir, for the time being, can you stop the screen sharing? So that
okay.
Sure.
Just for the sharing part.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Nirajana, you can continue.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Sir, actually, I've been trying mindfulness for past few years, but I could not follow through. That was my experience because every time I do, and again used to continue for. But over these past 21 days, I think the guidance that someone there was your reminder that every day I need to follow it. So that reminder really helped every day. Because in India, I could not find any institute or any course that teaches mindfulness specifically, so it's very hard to find it over here, and all the courses that is done abroad are online, but this is something online, more than online, experiencing it very important on a daily basis. So after doing vipassana, I felt that I need to practice it daily in my own life. So these 21 years was really helpful. 21 days have been really helpful. And sir, another thing I realized these days, and also doing that questioning that we just did now, that I have a lot of self-judgment. I'm trying to be non-judgmental and accepting, but I think I'm trying to be more accepting towards others, but I'm not accepting towards myself. I always judge that I can do better on all that. So I guess it's the journey. One day I'll be able to accept me as I am, but I'm enjoying the process. And thank you, sir, and thank you everyone for organizing this. Thank you.
Thank you. Bless
From
you.
bottom of my heart.
Bless you. Where are you based?
Yes, sir.
Where are you based at the moment?
Sir, I'm in Kolkata.
Okay, not far away. Okay. Bless you. Thank you.
No, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, sorry. We can have Anirban next. Anirban, please unmute yourself and you can also switch on your video. Anirban?
Hello, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yes.
Sir, this is Anirban, who scored very low. So,
Oh. It's broken.
Yeah, Anirban, your audio is broken. Can you please check your connection?
Want to share about this session. Before media and newspaper reading, mainly have overcome all this, and now I can concentrate on my research work, and I start
We lost him.
and I spend a very thank you very much for this session. That's the thing I want.
Thank you. We hardly heard you, but we are grateful that it has helped you. That's what we made out of what you're trying to say. Thank you.
Next week we can have Tuhin. Tuhin, you can please unmute yourself and speak.
Yes, sir. Actually, like I'm sorry for like first time I was like coming in and out for like it was only network problem. Yeah, I want to share, sir. Thank you for guided us like through the wonderful journey for last 20 days. Like I want to share my experience. Like previously, like my mind was like disturbed like during the when the lockdown just started. I couldn't find like how to manage and how to utilize the time properly and effectively. But now, after practicing this, like I am feeling like calm and composed, and like now I'm feeling I can utilize my time more effectively, and I can concentrate on my research work as well. So I am feeling like so calm and peace. So I have to practice a lot more. I know. So I will do that, and I hope one day I will make myself like better than what I am now. Thank you for this wonderful session and for organizing those who are organizing.
Thank you. Thank you to him. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bless you.
Next we can have Priyanka speak. Priyanka, please.
Priyanka, you have to unmute yourself.
Hello, sir. Sorry. Sorry. I think I am audible. So, these 21 days, sir, it is a wonderful journey, and I can't express that how much it helped me. Because when this I saw it, the email came on 7th of August, and that time I was in lots of trouble by mentally and physically.
We are losing your voice.
Yeah, Priyanka, maybe you can. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, is audible?
Yes.
Yes. So I saw the mail of this session on 7th of August, and that time I was in lots of trouble by physically and mentally, because just 1 or 2 weeks back I means had all the symptoms of a COVID, and I was in really very frustrating state because my totally smell and taste has gone for almost 7 days, and I was for physical also mental means disturbance was much. So that time your session started, and from that session, as I already mentioned you that I am passionate about recently about my health and mental well-being. So this 21 day session had helped me lots of perspective and lots of ways, and I started gaining my confidence that I can overcome this, and mainly the morning things, morning rituals, and the things means you asked how to tackle the fears like means onion chilne ki tarah, like that. So I applied this and it really worked. And I hope, sir, in future we will get lots of session from yourself. So, sir, thank you very much. I really can't express by my words that how this 21 days actually helped me in this crucial moment. Sir, really thank you, sir.
You're most welcome, Priyanka. When you are here, please do visit all of you and meet me. Something to prepare our immunity, something that we can do, Priyanka, is, garlic, ginger, and turmeric. These are three essential ingredients for our immunity system. So if you can take one loaf of garlic, the same size of ginger, and maybe half a spoonful of turmeric powder. It should be a pure powder, not bought from the factories. So if you can just mix this, make it into a paste, and you just put 1 or 2 drops of lemon, then you take this every morning. You can also prepare in big quantity and keep it in the freeze. You can also, when you take, you can also put little honey. This will, you will find the effect immediately after at least 8, 10, 12 days. After that, if you continue, I can promise you many, many diseases, many virals can never attack us. This is all very natural, process, and we can develop our immunity really very well, very well. This has been proven since ancient times. So please, all of you, those who are listening, try to do this every day. In the morning, before you eat anything. This is going to really bring a big change in our lives. Okay, simple, effective. Okay, please do it.
Thank you very much.
Okay, sir. So next we can have Samriddhi to share her views. Yeah.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. You?
Yeah, I'm good. So I've already thanked you before many times for all the good that you're doing for all of us. Today, what I want to share is a very small, specific change that these 21 days brought about. So before this session, before these series of sessions started, I always used to do a task keeping the end goal in mind. I always had this thing that, I have to win this competition, or I have to do the best in this task and stuff. But all these lovely conversations that we had every day, that just led to a lot of soul searching and a lot of introspection. And now I do things just for the sake of doing them, just for learning what I'm doing, or just improving in it. I don't want to, beat the competition or like be at the top of the ladder. I'm just enjoying the process of learning and improving on my own. So that is what has helped me. And obviously, like we all look forward to your wisdom even ahead, and we hope there are more such sessions later on, whenever. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you. Sure. Anytime. Anytime.
Yes, maybe Snehalata wanted to share, but she is telling her network has a problem. So she can just unmute herself and not switch on the video maybe and try to speak.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
Sir, Snehlata here.
Can you speak a little louder? I can't hear you.
Sir, Snehlata here.
Oh, okay. Hi. Hi, Snehal.
Hello, sir. Sir, actually, yes, these past 21 days have been really fruitful for me. Like, I have seen so many changes in myself. Like, previously, I was so optimistic and a positive kind of a person. But slowly, in my empty days, I saw that my thought process were like depleting, and I became a negative kind of a person. But now again, after these 21 days sessions, I'm really feeling like so positive from inside, and like I always used to say everyone that yes, I am privileged to have this, I am privileged to have that, and now I really feel from my heart that yes, I am privileged to have everything, like be it my parents, be it my supporting family or anyone. Like today, you too, sir. Like you have really brought so many positive changes in my life. Even my relationship with my husband has improved. Like previously he used to tell me that you don't do this, you don't do that. The same person one day told me that from 5 to 6 p.m, that is the only time you give to yourself. So please don't deviate your mind during, at least during that 1 hour. So that day I really felt like very happy that the same person, uh, the tone and the way of speaking of that person too changed, because of, definitely because I also changed my way of speaking and everything.
Thank you, Snalata. Thank you so much. This is wonderful. Please
And
continue.
yes, and like you say that we cannot stop our mind from chattering. Yes, I know that I have learned that I cannot stop today only, sir. While bathing, my mind started to chatter about something negative, and at that very moment, I became aware that yes, I am going to like I am supporting some negative kind of thoughts, and at that very moment, I started focusing on the water and the clothes and everything, and the thought totally changed, and I really feel so happy from inside, sir. And
Thank you.
whenever hear anything from anyone, from my in-laws, like I was previously, I had asked you also that how do I be with the people with whom I am having thought clashes, like they were my in-laws only, because obviously they are from another family, they live in another state, so obviously their thoughts are going to be different. But now whenever they say anything, I think in my mind that I try to understand their perspective first. I keep their perspective first, and thereafter I try to analyze why they are saying so. And that way, my relationship with them was never bad. And now I can say that yes, that is improving too. I'm really feeling like so happy and so positive from inside, sir.
Thank you so much.
From Wednesday, I'm feeling so bad. My health has deteriorated very badly, but still, I'm having so much like positivity in myself that yes, my health is definitely
Will,
going to improve.
sure.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the
Sure.
21 days session, sir.
Bless
Thank you
you.
so
Bless
much.
you.
I'm
Bless you.
really looking forward to meet you once, sir.
Please, please.
Thank
I'll
you
be
so
happy.
much, sir.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
It's really encouraging to hear such good thoughts, sir. And
Right.
yeah, it actually means a lot for the effort that we put and your time, sir. And thank you for everyone for joining us and sharing your views. And but sir, we have one question from our YouTube stream as well. It's
Okay.
not a it's a question that Lakshman has asked. He asked that while I was doing meditation, I feel like I was dragged or pushed towards left or right in my inner sense. Like it's not like sleepy, but I want to know what that was. Like probably like
I,
he wants to
I,
lie down maybe. Like
I didn't get the question.
yeah, so he has written that like when he is meditating, like
Mhm.
probably he's not feeling like sitting straight for a long time. He's
Okay.
like from inside he's feeling like being dragged to left or right. Like he probably has the
Oh.
tendency to lie down from inside. So
Okay. Okay. The
he's not sleepy,
reason,
but yeah.
yeah, the reason why we need to have these 8 postures, is because of this. And your feeling of falling left or right as you sit, maybe it's because you're hunching your back, or it could be a medical problem with your ears. Okay. Or your mind is saying something and your body is reacting to that. So anything is possible. I don't know what that would be unless you were here and I would have done a little check. But if you can put these 8 things in mind, chin slightly tucked in without any press on your neck, eyes drooped down, tongue touching the upper palate, lips closed, teeth not biting, shoulders must be totally relaxed. Your hands upwards on your thighs if you're sitting on a chair. Lower back needs to be straight. No hunching, no bend, straight. And you can expand your chest slightly to give a right kind of a feeling to your upper back, not too much to expand your chest, but to give a feeling to your back that is proper now. And you should feel your shoulders are completely relaxed, completely relaxed. Okay. These 8 things are very important. And if you're sitting down on a cushion, have a high cushion, really a high cushion. Depending how tall you are, it can be anything from 6 to 8 inches tall. Sit on the side of the cushion so that when you fold your legs, your two knees are touching the ground. And then what happens is your lower back is naturally straight. Okay? Try this, and if it still doesn't work, then probably there are two other things that you need to see. One is that the thoughts that arise in your mind could be the thoughts that is actually your body is reflecting, saying yes or no. Okay, this could be one. The other could be that you have some problem in the air, in the ears, the drums. There's a special bone, I forgot the name, that could be disbalanced. So you might have to go to a doctor. So try fixing yourself with the right posture, asana, right posture, and see if it doesn't help still, then try to check your mind. Does your mind say something? And then you behave or you act according to your mind. Thank you. I hope I answered your question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think that's all. We don't have any questions. No. So
Okay.
yes, again, a couple of like feedbacks from the YouTube channel. Lakshman itself has thanked you for the initiation of the mindfulness program, and thanks to thanking you again. Then Anvesha has shared that, sir, once we all return to KGP, would it be possible to start a sharing group maybe once a week for an hour? It
Sure.
sometimes helps to know we are not in the journey alone and there are others too. Thanks.
Yes, beautiful. I fully support. Beautiful.
We can do that.
We should do that. We should do that. When you are here, let's have a group of interested people. And we have space in Reiki Center, SMST Underground, nice space where we can sit. Doesn't matter how many, it can accommodate about 60 people. And we can do meditation and sharing. Very important in life. Welcome. This will be a welcome initiative. Thank you.
I request everyone who is watching us to like and follow the IWG page from Facebook. So maybe all the time we may not be able to send the mail from ERP, but if a certain event come up, then you will be notified from the Facebook page. So just stay tuned to it. Yeah.
Great. So we are done?
Yes, I think we are done with the
Any questions from the people who are watching, we can take, so if they have any questions.
Yeah, sure.
Sir, it is me, Nirajana. I want to say something.
Yes, Niranjana.
Yes, sir. Actually, for those people who are not from IIT, we cannot attend the sessions. So if you ever arrange anything again online, so those people who are not from the place, they can also join.
Well, for that, somebody should do, because now the classes will start and I would be too busy. But weekends, I can always, help. And to do it online, you need some organization. It is also possible.
Yes, sir.
It is also possible. But who is that outside IIT that I need to address? Somehow they need to be
Sir,
affiliated.
Sir, okay, sir. Actually, I am not from IIT. One of my friends sent me the link and I joined.
Ah, okay. No, if you have a group of people who are interested in doing so, a substantial number of people, maybe above 10, 15, 20 people, then I can try from my own end, my head of department, Professor Patnaik, is also willing to help this kind of things. So I need to report to him, and I'm sure he will give me a space to use one of the subscribed Zoom channels to throw this out. Yeah, sure.
Thank you, sir.
And Neerajana, if you stay tuned to the IWG page, you might find more content. It's not limited to the only IIT KGP students. No, Facebook page is open to all. So maybe you can subscribe there.
Okay, thank you. I have already subscribed, like to the
Yeah, yeah.
Facebook. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Welcome, Niranjan. Welcome.
Sir, we have a question in the form. Do we have time to take that?
Yeah, maybe, because I have in another few minutes, I have a call to attend from Switzerland again.
Oh, okay, sir. It's actually from Anirban Naskar. He is in the call. He's like, sir, you have said that dairy products are not good as the animals are fed chemical foods, but farmers also use several fertilizer during cultivation. What about that? My
Yeah.
second question.
Go ahead.
My second question is that should we have political awareness and get involved in political discussion or debate? Such kind of debate may something bring disturbance in mind. If we do not have political awareness, how would we choose the appropriate government to run the country? Before this session, I used to spend a lot of time on newspaper reading and social media on politics. Now I spend a very little time on that, and because of which I can now focus on my research work more. Is it okay?
Perfectly
or
okay.
or I need
Sorry?
to balance or I need to balance both of them. Sir, you had said that dairy products are not as good as animals are fed chemical foods, but the farmers also use several fertilizers during cultivation. What about that?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, the animals that eat around the farm also are chemically injected. So it's not good. But what I'm talking about is if they eat green in the forest, which is not chemically infected, then it's another opportunity. But if this is a grass grown by the farmers because of the chemicals, those chemicals will come, but not in the amount that they get as steroids and the feed produced in the factory. That has a direct effect as opposed to taking green grass from a farm. Okay? There is chemical in there, but the effect of these two are completely different. The effect of this farm green will be lesser, much, way lesser than what it is fed by the factory feed. Okay.
Sir, if you allow me, sir, I think Anirban has asked that he accepts that animals are injected, so they are chemically there's a problem in consuming them and dairy products as well. But he says that the crops that we eat, like the vegetable product, they are also sprayed with fertilizers and pesticides. So what to do in that case? I think
Yes.
that is the question.
Yeah. So much of it actually, if it is an apple, and if you just crack the skin, little, just not the skin, but little, maybe half a centimeter below the skin, then what happens? It is believed, oh, the call is coming. Anu, forgive me. Can you take this call, please? Yeah, Auta. Hello. Hi. Can you just hang on with Anu because I am just finishing a call. Teaching. Yes. So and then fruits and vegetables that they grow with chemicals. Actually, they are also chemically oriented, but the amount of chemicals that get into these vegetables are much less. When you wash them, when you keep and wash them, they generally are washed away. Okay? Because it's not getting into the genes, but somehow it is chemically oriented, but not as bad as the meat, dairy products, because they have different, not only chemicals, but different proteins that are not useful for human consumption over a long period of time. Coming to the politics, yes, you must be aware of politics, but day-to-day discussions that's happening, how does that help you? It doesn't help you in any way, but you should be aware what is the Constitution says, what are the citizens' rights, what are the rights of the government. So I need to stop soon because my friend is calling from Switzerland.
I think you have answered mostly. And
yeah, so the political thing is that you don't need to be involved because you're not a part of the politics. But it's important to know what are your roles, what is the government's role, and to find out how it is working. And you should not be connecting, if government is not doing well, you should not be connecting and bringing pain into you. You should be aware, but if there is a voice to be raised, a platform to be raised, then happily raise it, okay? That's how we should work. Not get consumed by it, but become an effective catalyst towards it.
I think we are done with the questions, sir. We can conclude.
Thank you so much. So we'll just sing the happiness song because I don't want to leave it just like that. And then we can, I need to share first, right?
I think we can unmute everyone and sing.
Yes, that's right. Why don't you all unmute and let's sing this happiness song. First, let me greet you. All the auspicious on this planet Earth be with you, all of you that are out there listening to us today. May you be happy and well. May you be free from fear and any danger. May you bring happiness to the lives you touch. May you bring unconditional love to others and be loved and cared for forever. Thank you. So let's sing happiness song together, okay? You should all unmute yourself and let's begin. 3, 2, 1. Happiness is here and now. I have dropped my worries. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. But I'm not in a hurry. Happiness is here and now. I have dropped my worries. Somewhere to go, something to do. But I'm not in a hurry. Thank you. Thank you so much. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. We'll meet again. Okay. We'll meet again. Please write to us. Please connect and keep alive this community that we have created. Let's call ourselves the community of mindfulness or something. Okay. God bless you all and bye-bye. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. Take care.
To the viewers, we will be sharing the playlist of the videos with you. I think we have shared them already. Sir, if you want, you may leave because you have the call. So we will be sharing the playlist of the videos with you, and you can. We will also share the email ID of sir with you, so you can write to him, and we will probably arrange for a meeting when everybody, like when the campus opens up. So we hope that we will give you a platform to meet, sir. So thank you for joining us, and okay, bye bye.